Imagine waking up one morning to realize that the knee pain that has haunted you for so long has eased. You step out of bed without that heavy feeling, climb the stairs as effortlessly as you did in your 20s, and at night you sleep soundly through until morning. If I told you this could happen in just 1 week, using only 3 simple ingredients you can buy at your local market or supermarket, would you believe it? Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? But the interesting thing is that many people have already experienced this transformation without relying on expensive drugs or invasive treatments. As our bodies pass the age of 30, subtle yet persistent changes begin to take place every day. Suddenly, climbing stairs becomes a small challenge we never noticed before. Knees creak when we stand up after sitting for a while, muscles lose endurance, and skin no longer feels as elastic as it used to. Many people simply sigh and assume these are just natural signs of aging. But what if I told you that some of these signs can actually be reversed with nutrients that nature has placed right inside your kitchen? Would that spark your curiosity? This isn't a fairy tale, nor is it an empty promise of a miracle. It's an approach based on the body's own natural biological mechanisms. When you give your body the right raw materials, it knows how to heal itself. The mistake many people make is focusing solely on masking symptoms with medication, forgetting that behind those aching joints and restless nights lies a message your body is desperately trying to send you. I need to be nourished properly. Did you know that according to a recent survey of 1,000 people aged 30-50, more than 60% complained of persistent pain in their knees or hips? Around 45% reported poor sleep, often waking up in the middle of the night. What's more concerning is that most of them believe this is just a normal part of aging, so they resort to temporary painkillers or sleeping pills. They fail to realize that their daily habits, high-sugar diets, lack of exercise, chronic stress, and late nights, are gradually robbing their bodies of the ability to regenerate and repair themselves. I still remember one of my patients, Anna, 38 years old. She came to me looking exhausted. "Doctor, I'm barely over 30, but my knees hurt like I'm 60, and every night I toss and turn, waking up several times feeling completely drained in the morning." When we ran tests, we found no serious joint damage. The problem wasn't that her knees were worn out, but that her body lacked the essential nutrients to nourish cartilage, tendons, and muscles. She had tried many supplements before, but they only brought slight relief before the pain returned. What she needed wasn't to add more from the outside, but to reactivate her body's inner self-repair mechanism. That is also why I made this video. For those who want to understand what is truly happening inside their bodies, rather than just hiding the symptoms. For those who believe that nature holds the power to heal and regenerate, if only we know how to harness it. Today, I'm going to share with you an incredibly simple formula consisting of just 3 very familiar ingredients. Yet few people realize their real value. A vegetable you often pass by in the produce section, a fruit whose core is usually thrown away despite being extremely rich in nutrients, and an ingredient that looks like a sweet treat, but is actually a powerful natural source of collagen. This combination has surprised many people. It doesn't just help reduce joint pain, increase mobility, and improve deep sleep, but it also beautifies the skin, an enjoyable side effect that everyone loves. But more importantly, it helps you understand that health is not about popping another pill, but about nourishing your body properly so it can do its job. You will never look at your kitchen the same way again. Watch this video to learn not only how to prepare this healing drink, but also why it works and how to maximize its benefits. And before I reveal the formula, leave me a comment telling me where you're watching from and how old you are. I really want to know. Are you at the age when your body has started to speak up, or are you still young but want to prevent problems early? Whatever your age, today's story will give you a completely different perspective on health, a perspective that makes you proactive, confident, and no longer fearful when you hear the words aging. If you think of your body as a building, collagen is the steel beams silently holding its structure together. It's not only present in the smooth, firm skin you see every morning, but also woven into your tendons, cartilage, blood vessels, and even the cornea of your eyes. About 30% of the total protein in our bodies is collagen, which is why, when it becomes deficient, multiple systems begin to sound the alarm at once. Collagen is a fibrous protein with very high tensile strength, continually synthesized by the body to replace aging fibers. It is present in joint cartilage to reduce friction, in ligaments and tendons to increase elasticity, in the skin to maintain firmness, and in blood vessel walls to keep circulation smooth. When collagen levels are sufficient, you move with ease, wounds heal quickly, your skin is smooth, and your hair and nails are strong. But after age 30, collagen production begins to decline by about 1.5% each year. This means that by the time you reach 40, you have lost nearly 15% of your collagen compared to your youth, and your body feels it clearly. Take a closer look. Those sharp pains in your knees when climbing stairs, the stiffness in your joints in the morning, the fine lines starting to appear around your eyes, the extra hair strands coming out when you brush. These are not just signs of aging, but warning bells that your body's building materials are running low. Without enough collagen, cartilage becomes fragile, tendons lose elasticity, skin sags, blood vessels lose flexibility, and your recovery after physical activity slows down. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that women over 35 have an average of 14% lower skin collagen density compared to those aged 20-25, and their recovery rate from musculoskeletal injuries is nearly 40% slower. This doesn't just affect appearance. It directly impacts quality of life. Simple activities like playing with your children, cycling in the morning, or practicing yoga become more difficult. In the second week, the changes became even more noticeable. Everyone reported small but encouraging improvements. Deeper sleep, less heaviness in the body, and fewer creaks in the knees. Kylie, a 42-year-old yoga teacher, dared to try the warrior pose again after half a year off. She laughed and proudly shared in the group chat, "I held it for 30 seconds without pain. It's been so long since I truly felt like a yoga teacher." By the final week, the numbers in our logbooks genuinely surprised us. The group's average joint pain dropped by nearly half. Deep sleep duration, measured by the app, increased by an average of 40%. Flexibility, such as bending forward or climbing stairs, showed clear improvement. Most notably, everyone said their mood also improved. They felt more comfortable, less irritable, and had more energy for work or playing with grandchildren. What's remarkable is that we didn't use any additional medications or supplements during those 3 weeks. The body was simply given the raw materials it naturally needs, and nature took care of the rest. I still remember Jenner's astonished yet happy look as she ran around the park with her grandchild without getting winded, or Alex's grin as he showed me his sleep chart on his phone. This is the first time I've ever seen so much green, which means deep sleep all night. This small experiment taught us an important lesson. The body isn't as fragile as we think. When it's given enough nutrients, the biological bricks and cement, it has an incredible ability to repair itself, more effectively than any expensive drug. The problem is, most of us don't know what we're lacking, or we don't believe that simple kitchen ingredients can make such a big difference. If I had to pick one vegetable that's both familiar and a nutrient powerhouse for activating collagen, I'd choose chayote without hesitation. Behind its plain, smooth green skin lies a treasure trove of micronutrients, abundant vitamin C, antioxidant flavonoids, potassium for regulating blood pressure, and plenty of fiber to aid digestion. Just 1 cup of boiled chayote provides over 30% of your daily vitamin C requirement, yet it's very low in calories, making it suitable even for dieters. The key point here is that vitamin C plays a critical role in collagen synthesis. Collagen doesn't just appear out of nowhere. The body has to assemble it from amino acids, and the enzymes responsible for building collagen fibers only work efficiently when there's enough vitamin C. Without it, collagen fibers become weak and brittle, leading to less elastic skin, vulnerable joints, and slower wound healing. A study published in the Journal of Inflammation Research showed that people with higher daily vitamin C intake had a lower incidence of arthritis and recovered faster from injuries. Another survey by the University of Cambridge found that knee arthritis patients who got sufficient vitamin C each day reduced their pain levels by up to 30% after 6 weeks. This is solid scientific evidence that vitamin C isn't just for beautifying the skin, as many mistakenly believe. It also protects the entire musculoskeletal system. There's also an interesting real-life story from the U.S. in North Carolina, where small farms owned by Latin American families grow plenty of chayote. People often use both the fruit and the shoots in daily soups or stir-fries. I once met a 78-year-old woman in Asheville who was so spry that many thought she was barely in her 60s. She told me, "I eat chayote every single day, all year round. It's tasty, refreshing, and keeps my knees strong." While this is just folk wisdom, it's worth noting that communities that regularly eat vitamin C-rich vegetables often enjoy better joint health. The wonderful thing about chayote is that it's easy to prepare and suits every palate. You can boil or steam it. Keep its naturally sweet flavor served with sesame salt or garlic chili fish sauce. Cook it in bone broth, a light, nourishing soup with nutrients from both the vegetable and the broth. Stir-fry with garlic or eggs, simple and delicious, perfect for family meals. Make a cold salad. Slice thinly, mix with apple cider vinegar, olive oil, and roasted cashews, a refreshing dish for hot days. Blend into a smoothie. It may sound unusual, but when combined with apple or pineapple, it's pleasantly mild and keeps all its vitamin C intact. I often advise my patients to treat chayote as a strategic ingredient in their daily meals. No need for anything complicated or expensive. When the body receives natural vitamin C from vegetables, it doesn't just produce collagen for smooth skin and strong hair, but also nourishes cartilage, joints, and tendons. And once the raw materials are ready, the body knows how to repair itself, just as a builder only needs enough cement, sand, and bricks to rebuild your house. If chayote activates collagen synthesis through its vitamin C content, then pineapple and gelatin are the direct materials that help the body reconstruct the framework of joints, tendons, and skin. Pineapple is well known for its naturally sweet taste and pleasant aroma, but its greater value lies in bromelain, a natural digestive enzyme with powerful anti-inflammatory properties. Bromelain helps reduce swelling and pain in muscles and joints while supporting protein digestion, which allows the body to absorb amino acids more efficiently. Pineapple is also rich in vitamin C and manganese, two key antioxidants that protect connective tissues from free radical damage. A study published in Planta Medica showed that bromelain is as effective as certain non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, in reducing knee and muscle pain after physical activity, but with fewer side effects on the stomach. In Germany, bromelain is even included in treatment protocols for sinusitis and arthritis as a natural alternative to conventional medication. Gelatin provides a different benefit. It supplies amino acids such as glycine and proline, two essential components the body uses to regenerate cartilage, tendons, and the dermis layer of the skin. Glycine not only contributes to collagen formation, but has also been shown to improve sleep quality, calm the nervous system, and support liver detoxification. A trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who took 3 grams of glycine before bedtime experienced significantly deeper sleep and woke up feeling more refreshed. How to prepare gelatin properly. Many people mistakenly pour boiling water directly onto gelatin powder and stir vigorously. This damages its molecular structure and reduces its quality. The best method is 1. Gradually sprinkle gelatin powder into cold water or fruit juice at a ratio of 1 tablespoon per 50 to 100 ml of liquid. 2. Let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes so the gelatin can bloom and absorb water. 3. Then gently heat, about 50-60 degree, and stir until dissolved, but do not boil. 4. Let it cool naturally or refrigerate until set if you want to serve it as a dessert. When you combine fresh pineapple and gelatin in one recipe, such as a smoothie or fruit jelly, you get both bromelain for digestive support and amino acids for collagen production. This is a more complete and natural approach than taking synthetic collagen tablets, which usually contain only certain hydrolyzed peptides and may be poorly absorbed if vitamin C or digestive enzymes are lacking. Think of this simple comparison. Collagen tablets are like bringing bricks to build a house, but without cement or a mixer. Natural collagen from foods, pineapple, gelatin, chayote, etc., is like having bricks, cement, and skilled workers. So your house, your body, is rebuilt solidly and according to plan. I often tell my patients about a 45-year-old accountant who sat at her desk all day. After 2 months of eating pineapple gelatin jelly every evening, she reported less knee pain, deeper sleep, and brighter skin, even without using expensive cosmetics. This is not a miracle, just the body receiving the right raw materials it needs to repair itself. Chayote pineapple gelatin juice recipe ingredients for 2 to 3 glasses. 200 ground chayote, peeled, seeded, cut into small pieces. 150-gram ripe pineapple, peeled, eyes removed, cut into chunks. 1 tablespoon pure gelatin powder. 150 milliliter filtered water or fresh coconut water. 1 to 2 teaspoons honey to taste. Instructions. 1. Prepare the gelatin. Sprinkle gelatin powder into 50 ml of cold water and let it bloom for 3 to 5 minutes. Gently heat to about 50-60 degrees until completely dissolved, but do not boil. Let it cool slightly. Juice the produce. Put the chayote and pineapple into a juicer or blend and strain. Add filtered water or coconut water to help with blending or juicing. 3. Combine ingredients. Pour the dissolved gelatin into the juice and stir well. Add honey if you prefer a milder sweetness. 4. Serve immediately. Drink while fresh to preserve vitamin C and bromelain enzymes. How to drink and when to drink. Drink 1 glass, 150-200 ml per day, preferably in the morning on an empty stomach for maximum absorption. You may add a small glass in the afternoon if you are physically active, exercising, or doing heavy work. Maintain this habit for at least 3 weeks to feel initial changes, better sleep, less mild joint pain, and 3 months to see significant improvements in skin, hair, and joint health. Smart variations. Add ginger or turmeric. Boosts anti-inflammatory effects and warms the body. Add chia seeds or flax seeds. Provides plant-based omega-3 for joint and heart health. Add a teaspoon of coconut oil. Aids absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and increases satiety. Turn it into jelly. Makes it fun to eat, especially for children or those who don't like drinking juice. This is not a folk remedy, nor is it some kind of miracle cure. It is a direct application of nutritional science, providing enzymes, bromelain, vitamins, C, manganese, and amino acids, glycine, proline, precisely the raw materials your body needs to naturally regenerate collagen and repair joints. In today's busy world, many people choose quick fixes, collagen pills, joint supplements, or nutrient injections. But if you don't nourish your body from within, these solutions are like putting makeup on a crumbling house. Smart nutrition means understanding what your body needs and giving it exactly that, through natural, safe, easily absorbed, and sustainable food sources. Our bodies are not weak. They're just missing the right materials. Give them the proper nutrients and they will repair themselves. Give them time, and they will renew themselves. A glass of chayote pineapple gelatin juice is more than just a drink. It's a reminder. Health and youth do not come from magic on the outside, but from your body's innate ability to restore itself. We don't fight against aging. We walk alongside our bodies and give them what they need to stay strong, flexible, and full of life. If you find this information helpful and want to keep discovering more simple, science-based nutrition tips for better health at home, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you won't miss any videos that help you stay healthy, youthful, and full of energy. One small click, but a huge motivation for me to share even more valuable knowledge.